Alright, how's it going today, guys? I got another gameplay for you. Kill confirmed on Express. I'll be using the PDW with silencer and laser. Pretty good gameplay. I enjoyed it. I fast forwarded about 2 minutes, a little bit of a slow start. And yeah, so let's just get to it. I'd also like to mention I was playing split screen, which is like my major handicap. That is by far the hardest thing in this game, is playing on split screen. I find it so tough. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. If you guys find it tough, let me know. But I honestly cannot stand it. Now listen to this, because it's the topic of the day. You've probably heard about it, because it's going around the news everywhere. Yesterday, February 15th, 2013, a meteor struck a Russian city. How crazy is that? 1,200 people were injured, $33 million in damage, as 3,000 buildings were affected by the meteorite. Now, I don't know about you guys, but apparently this wasn't detected and nobody knew this was coming. There was a larger meteorite that missed Earth by quite a bit, which the scientists knew about. If you just stop for a second and think about it, that's actually quite scary that a meteorite, even of that small size, can strike a city without anybody's knowledge of it coming. That makes you wonder what's going to happen to us right now. You're sitting here, for all you know there's a meteorite on the way, gonna strike you, and you're gone. If a small meteorite of that size can cause that much damage, imagine what one the size of a city could do. That's unbelievable if you guys actually think about it. So if you've heard of the story, chances are you've been on YouTube to see the video like myself. After seeing the video, it made me want to find out some facts about it because there's a lot of hype. So, further investigation gave some great information on it. You know, the stats that I already gave you guys, the pictures of the actual crash sites, of the actual buildings that have been affected by it, and better yet, some information that's actually quite interesting, which is there was reports that the military was actually trying to shoot down the meteorite as it was coming into the atmosphere. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but according to the Russian Minister of Defense, he denied this. But I thought that was pretty cool. But if you think about it for a second, if the military could set up to shoot down this meteorite, wouldn't that mean that someone knew about it? Which means that they actually did have knowledge of its presence and where, or maybe not where, but the fact that it was going to hit. The best part of this story, and the one that's going to cause the most hype, is the fact that some rumors are going around that the Russians believed the Americans were attacking them. They thought it was a missile test, and current belief is that it was their fault for the damage. Now, I'm not sure who technically believes this, but apparently Vladimir Zhirinovsky, leader of the Liberal Democratic Party, stated that claims of the Americans shooting missiles at them. Now, that's pretty excessive, and I don't think this is really going to go anywhere, but I believe it's more of a hype thing that's going to be caused throughout chat lines, throughout the internet. Personally, I can't really see politicians going after each other, at least the higher ranked politicians, as they maintain a positive presence in the community and the public eye. But what is going to cause a lot of conflict, I believe, is that the chat forums and the online chats is where people are going to start debating with one another what actually happened. Now, personally, I don't believe it was a missile test, but the fact that it was the Russians were unable to detect it also makes you wonder where it was actually shot from, you know? If it was a missile, it would make sense that they were able to get it into the country before the Russians could detect it. And if that was true, that means the Russians do not have technology to detect the American technology for their missiles. This is all that I really have for you guys today. Check out the link in the description. Take a look at the pictures. Those are crazy. I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a comment about how the commentary was. I know it was very unstructured and it's probably not the highest quality. But feedback works. You know, I'm trying to get better at this, and by getting feedback from you guys, the listeners, it really helps. So thank you, and goodbye.
Systems detonated. Never a doubt.